The markets, I know how to make money. I would love to teach you what I know. I'm Stephen Kalayjian, and I've been day trading for over 38 years. I was there in the crash of 87. I saw the long-term capital debacle in 98. What I'm teaching, you're gonna see. What I'm showing you on my telestrator, you're gonna see. When the MACDs are negative above the pivot and the 5 goes negative, 2 nice shorts there on Netflix. Doesn't make a difference who you are or what field you're in. I feel confident that I can teach you. I've actually taught people who have traded for years and have corrected their mistakes. At the end of the rainbow, when they can tell me I did it, I'm pulling the trigger, I'm consistent, look at what I'm making, it really brings a lot of joy to me. Anybody? Good morning. Michael, can you ask people in the Discord? Okay. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stephen Kalayjian. Welcome to SK Trading Live. S&P futures up 13 here. Gold's getting cabooshed. All right. You could buy some gold here. It's 76 and a half if it gets down there. Couple, just buy 2 or something. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Anybody hear me? David, can anybody hear me here? I don't think people can hear me. Scotty L. They said they can't hear me. Good morning, everybody. Can anybody hear me? You bought the gold? Buy 2 at 75 and a half. Michael.
Yep. Got it.
You bought them?
Yes.
So 2 at 76 and a half. No, they can't hear. So 2 at 77.
So,
They can't hear me.
flat.
All right, hold on. Yeah, that's weird because it's set up correctly. Let me just, you know what? Let me just make sure I didn't screw something up. Give me a second.
Why do you say they can hear me when they can't?
That's correct. Um,
David's calling me. What do you
yeah,
want me
hold
to
on.
do?
Let me make sure. Yeah, because this is.
Steve.
Go ahead, talk to him. I got problems here. Tell them we're trying to figure something out.
Yeah, but they could hear you on the stream. This for some reason this isn't.
They're saying the audio's up on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mark Patterson. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to SK Trading Live. Good morning. Gold completely cabooshed here. Whew. All right, over under 6,200. Over under 6,200.
I'll tell you. I'm gonna log in. This view myself, and then I'll know.
Under Oh my God, Mark. There goes the gold. They're saying they only can see me on YouTube.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to.
What?
See
What
what's
did they?
going
All right, everybody. Welcome to SKTrading.live. Everybody. Little technical difficulty here for my members on my stream. Okay, we have the S&P futures here trading around 13 right now. Getting oversold here on the 5. Gold just rallied $5 off that long. Microsoft finally getting down to 265 here. Market's way overextended. Another gap up. This will be 3 gap ups in the week. I wouldn't own them here with your money. Absolutely not. All right. Hey, Katrina. Good morning. Over under 6,200. I'm going with the under. No, it's Johnny Van Zant, Stevie Ray. Today I'm paying tribute to my longtime idol here, Johnny Van Zant. Donnie, you see that? Donnie Van Zant, right here. Right there, baby. Leonard Skinner, lead singer. Damn straight. All right. All right, so let's see what's going to happen here. The market, let me just show you some really great patterns here. I'm going to show you some really great patterns. So first of all, early in the morning here, the gold really getting hit hard here, down about over 200 points in the last 2 or 3 weeks. The 5-minute time frame here reversed to sell, correlating with the 15, 30, and 60. This is what's called a double red short. Beautiful pattern right here. You can see the 5-minute time frame reversing, and then this push up to 90, right? That's the 30-minute. Look at the 5-minute right here. This is the pattern. This is the 5-minute. This is called a double red short. The 5-minute time frame reversing. correlating with the 15, 30, and 60, and then you look to short the first bounce. And here's the second bounce on gold using the smaller time frame. Really two great shorts. And why I use the oscillator, I'm not looking to short gold here. I'm looking to short on the overbought conditions. I want to show you the S&P futures here. You can see when the S&P futures were pushing up here this morning above 20, if you look here, you can see the new high here. You can see the new high here. All right. The MACDs did not confirm. Okay. This morning when the S&P futures were trading around the 62.20 level, I'm going to show you how the 15, the 30, and the 60-minute time frames upon the new high, non-confirmations, meaning that the MACDs did not confirm the high on those three time frames. So very, very important. Again, you could be in a positive trend, but then you can have sell divergences, okay? All right? All right? All right? All right? Also, if you look at the underlying ETFs coming into today, S&P futures just dropped about 14 off the highs. We were up about 25. The NASDAQ futures dropped about 70. Same identical pattern on the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frames. If you look at the spiders, you can see today that the spiders, the SPY, the underlying ETF, the MACDs are negative on the 15 and the 30-minute. So I'm looking for any push up here. I say let them have them. That's what I say. Okay, everybody can hear me? Hims and I wouldn't short yet. Okay, so under over 6,200. I'm going with the under. I'm going with the under. All right, gold making new lows here. S&P futures, if you want to take a scalp long, you could look to probably take a scalp long here, anywhere from the even to 06 here. on the S&Ps. Or you can go even to 05.5. Getting oversold here. I'm looking to short. Wow, Vago, everything pulled in off the highs here. All right, let's see if what's sold. Okay, so let me show you the spiders here, Paul Condi. I'm going to show you. This is what I was talking about, Paul, on the 15 and the 30-minute time frame. If we had the gap up here, like another 10 points, you see how the MACDs right here are non-confirming, right here. If we did get the gap up here, and you can see that if I bring in the 30-minute time, the 30, you can see how the 30-minute MACD, if you take the high point here, Paul, right here, is not confirming the high here. Okay, so if we did get a gap up here, an overbought condition, I'm looking to short the world up here. Okay, looking to short the world up here. Boom. All right, I don't know if you bought the S&Ps at 06, I would just scalp them out at 07.5, 08s here. Gold making new lows here. Amazon up 290. Can't short Amazon yet. This morning was 62.20 and 3/4. This iPhone bullshit. If you didn't buy the S&Ps there, I would look to cancel. All right, so under over 6,200. I'm going with the under. I went under 2 days in a row. I got slaughtered. Under, right, Shawnee? Good morning, Tommy. Katrina, over. El Jefe, over. Oh, my God. All right. S&P futures. Gold's making new lows here. Man, gold's getting absolutely slaughtered. I think this platinum's starting to pull in here. This platinum should be starting to set up for longs here. Down 77. Beautiful bear flag in platinum. Look at this right here, 113.74. Look at this ADX rising, 15 reverses to sell. Look at this first bounce on. I'm telling you, this. Look at these patterns. Look at this, absolutely cabooshed here. Buy me a gold at 70 and a half. If it gets down there, enough is enough. All right, we had a nice gap up here at one point. Platinum should get a bounce here. What a short on the 15. What a bear flag here on the platinum. Beautiful. Dow up 130. Spiders. New all-time highs here on the spiders. S&Ps need to take out the 62.71. You have on platinum, Michael, you have you can look at the PPLT or the PLTM. I like the PPLT better. All right, I want to welcome everybody on social media, on YouTube, okay, on the media platforms. This is what we do here every single day, you know, from 9 to 4. I evaluate the market, trade ideas, trades, looking at opportunities in the market, whether it's commodity futures, index futures, ETFs, or individual stocks. I do look at the same names every single day, the Coinbases, the SMCIs, HIMS, Apple, Microsoft, the 4 ETFs, the Spiders, Diamonds, Qs, and Russell, the index futures, the NASDAQ, S&P, gold, Bitcoin we look at. Also, looking at individual names, Amazon, Apple, like I said, Microsoft, Meta. Meta was up 6 before. PLTR, AMD, Avago, Nvidia, the GLDs, which is the underlying ETF. Would I short the gold? I'm looking to buy gold. Do you buy the gold at 70.5?
Didn't get there yet.
No?
No, actually, no, I did.
That's what I thought. Just sell one at 71.5. Just get out of it. Sold. Sold it?
No, because it's the same individual.
All right. If you want to get the full day experience, my website, sktrading.live. Again, I have over 41 years of experience in the market, so hopefully I can guide you, get you on the right track, teach you my methodology, and give you the view here of how we trade to be consistent every single day. Sold the gold?
Yep.
Got it. All right. Okay. Just scalping the gold longs here. Nothing much. Beautiful short patterns on gold. Oy, oy, oy. Netflix up 4. I probably would take a small scalp short on Netflix, 13.11 to 15.16 range. The reason being, you have a 96 overbought reading here, on a 96 overbought reading on the 30, and it looks like the 30-minute MACDs are not going to confirm here, David. So you can probably go small, okay? If you can do anything. Look at this gold. Buy gold at 68.5. Jesus. What the heck? Poor gold. I knew gold was to get out at 3,400. Jesus. All right. Over under 6,200. I'm on the under. I'm the under. Get this platinum going here. 10 o'clock, we have a consumer sentiment number. Let's look at this Tesla here. Tesla, nothing going on. Still negative on the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frame on Tesla. That's indicator 4 on the 15, 30, and 60. S&P's pushing up. If I lose 3 unders in a row, Katrina, I'm going to kill myself. Oil, nice pullback on oil.
Cancel the gold or keep it?
Just cancel it. Nice pullback on. So let me show you this pattern on oil here.
Up 700 on the day already.
Up 700. All right. So look here. You can see the algorithm reverse to buy. You could have taken that overbought short. You can see here the algorithm reverse to buy with the MACD above. You take the short on oil. It drops about, I don't know, 35 cents. First pullback on the 15, and then you can take the long there. I need a couple Johnny Walkers today. Actually, I had a couple 3 nights ago, and I'm paying the price, believe it or not. No more. No more drinking for me for a while. Oh, I have had nothing but stomach pains. All right. Little bear flag on the S&P is getting oversold here on the 15-minute time frame. I think this gold, if you want to take a scalp long in gold, you can look to go long 64.5, 68.5. I use micros on this gold. Who knows if there's stop orders here below, but right now you're about $11 from the 10-bar weighted moving average on the gold. So I think you can maybe get a bit of a push up here. All right. Let's see here. MSTR doing nothing. Coinbase down 4. Great patterns in Coinbase yesterday. Amy, Microsoft. I'm not buying anything. You got the long gold? Good job, Franny. I would use micros here on the gold. God knows if there's stop orders here. NVIDIA, the 8th wonder of the world. How in God's creation is the market above 6,200? Not me. I'm not me. Not I. I say let them have them. Buy gold at 7.5. And then buy gold at 5.5 and 3.5. Gold down 80. Oof. Cancel the 7.5 bid. Just leave the other two. 5.5, 3.5 in case there's stop orders. Oh, Nelly. All right. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, I'm shot. I really am tired. And again, I want to welcome everyone watching on social media platforms. Right now, the markets are pretty slow here. We have gold down about 80, S&P's up 10, NASDAQ up 39. They're well off the highs. Big sell divergences this morning. You're making new highs. The MACDs did not confirm the highs on the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frames. Going to be very, I don't know. Every time I say it's going to be quiet, the market has tremendous volatility. Hey, Reno, what's up, brother? Welcome back. Good job, Reno. Welcome back, Baba. What a beautiful short on that gold, on that double red. The 5-minute time frame reversing, and here we are. We're off at Belmont. And they're off. Going around turn 1. It's hero heroin. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Amazon. I would short Amazon 220 up to 221.50. Gold, if you're long the gold, kick it out above 69. That'd be selling gold. Meta, this never stops going up. Microsoft for the first time. Palantir getting kabooshed. S&P's just rallied 2, 3. I'd short the Qs here. 547, 450 up to 548.50. Russell, I'd be shorting the Russell here. 216 to 217.50 on the IW. Look at the gold go. Franny, get in there. Look at this Microsoft right back up. Short some Qs at 60. 540.60. Just gonna get used to it, okay?
Alright.
Sold it? Did you get it?
Got it now.
What price?
540.62.
All right. I just cover at 55. Could just cover at 47. Hurry up. Just go click. That's it.
Yep.
Boom. There goes the, there you go. There you go. Look at the Qs drop. Kabooshed. That's what we do, baby. That's it. In and out. In and out. Amazon. I'd be showing this Amazon here. Nvidia making new highs. Oh, this Nvidia drop. Qs, if you're short, look to cover below 20. You're flat the Qs, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Shorted at 62. Bought at 39.
All right. Who cares? Oh my God, the Qs. Palantir finished. Hims, I'd short this Hims up here, 47.05 to 48.30. Amazon should drop here. Amazon look to cover 220 to 220.50. Look at gold go, Franny. Damn, I missed that. Meta just dropped. Amazon's dropping here. Anybody short the Qs? OKLO. Where's this thing? I'm not touching this name. I hate this stock. Who moved my chart? Oh, I had the wrong stock up. Oh my God, OKLO. Good Lord God. Anybody short the Qs? You're short OKLO? All right. Good job. Russell, if you're short the IWMs, look to cover below 115.60 on the IWMs. IWMs just got kabooshed. Look at the gold go, Franny. Gold just ran 7. Good job, Fran. Good job, Amy, shorting the Qs. I short this AMD here, 145.60, 145.70. Short some AMD at 145.70, 75. AMD.
Still, 145.75.
Okay. Short some Amazon at 221.20 if it gets up there. Short some more AMD at 146. Hate this stock. Were you short the Amazon AMD?
145.75.
Palantir finished.
Alright. Filled 46.
What's my average? Let's cover some at 85 and 80.
88. Yeah, that's right.
Let's cover some at 85. Look at Amazon drop. Cancel the Amazon short. Amazon just got kabooshed.
You want to stop out?
No.
Alright.
Please, let me do what I got to do. Cover some at 85. Cover at 80. Please, let me trade.
Flat.
Flat. Boom. Don't do that. Please, I'm begging you. I know what I'm doing. I've only traded 2 billion shares in my life. All right. There goes AMD. Good job. I see how fast I'm in and out. Nobody's faster than me, bro. Nobody. You see that? Anybody short the Amazon? We have a 10 o'clock number coming out. Hims, if you're short the Hims, I look to cover between the 146.70 and the 147.40. Boy, I just got a headache from that. Don't do that, Michael. Why would I stop out 20 cents against me, Michael?
You said cancel.
What? Michael, I hope you covered down there. Oy. Does it say
Uh,
wow, look at the Hims drop, Michael. Beautiful short.
I mean, just, yeah, you just calculate
That's what. Just keep going slow. That's all. Short 100 AMD at 50. 147, 146.50. How many are you short? 500? 300?
no, forward.
What's my average?
86.
How can it be? It was 86 before.
Yeah,
140. Huh? Pushing up. All right. I probably look to short this Hims here again. 48.90 up to 50. Buy back 95. Put a bid in 95, please.
Yes, it's in.
All right. Let me know if you bought them. Filled, right?
Yeah, we're flat.
Good job, Marin. What did you lose on the day on this?
I have to see in the account. That count is not like traded.
All right. Great job, Marin. I'd be looking to cover these shorts below 147 in AMD. Marin, great job, Marin. I said look to cover AMD below 147. Oh my God. I want to. Look at this AMD drop here. AMD dropped over $1.60. Gold rallied north of 10. All right. Gold Rally 10 here. Hims, nice drop on the Hims. Just dropped. Look, who's buying this Hims up here? Okay, we got the number coming out here at 10 o'clock, so we got to wait. S&P is pushing up to new highs. Q's dropping. Well, AMD turned out to be a great trade. AMD just dropped like $1.70. Coinbase getting absolutely kabooshed here. Coinbase. You got to wait for the 10 o'clock number here. Again, I bet the under. All right. So far, the best trade of the day was was AMD here. Hims, I'd be short this Hims here. Probably go 49.50 and a half on the Hims. Who the hell's buying this garbage? Palantir making new lows. AMD kabooshed. We got to wait here. S&P's just rallied about 9 off the lows here. Look at this. AMD's down $2 off the high. Look at this AMD get absolutely slaughtered. All right, S&Ps. We got to wait for this 10 o'clock number to come out. While AMD got absolutely slaughtered. AMD, I couldn't believe what I saw with AMD here. Microsoft pushed up to 498. That got kabooshed. Making new highs, non-confirmation. We got to wait for this number to come out. All right. Look at the gold, Franny. We got the lows on gold. Good Lord God, on the buy divergence. Jesus, gold ran almost 19. I bet the under again, Amy. I don't believe it. I bet the under again. Oh my God, relentless. This Hims, I'd be scaling in this short on Hims. Okay, hello. What a short. Down 5. Oof. S&Ps, if you want to take a scalp short here, 20 and a half up to 27 and a half. And oh, the number's coming out here. If you want. Consumer sentiment number coming out here now. Consumer sentiment number coming out. If you're short the S&Ps, you just want to scalp it here. I looked at this cover between 18 and 20. Q's making new highs. Here we go. Hims, I'd be shorting this Hims here. S&P's dropping. Man, am I bearish? S&P's dropping here. I'd be lowering your stops if you're short. Hims is dropping, and we look to cover shorts below 50. If you're short Hims, S&P's nice little two-handle drop. Hims dropping. AMD should get another push up here. I can't believe I bet the under again, but it's early yet. Okay, number came out. There goes the Hims. Who's buying this Hims? What are you, crazy? S&Ps, let's short them here again. 24. You can go 25 up to 31 on the S&Ps. NASDAQ futures, I looked to short 22,790 up to 23,830. Russell making new highs. Spiders, I would short 615 to 620. 615 to 616. All right, HIMS is dropping here. HIMS is dropping here. I don't know where the market's going to go with Apple not really acting well. Microsoft not acting well. You got Palantir not acting well. Q's pushing up. S&P's at third. Spiders I'd be shorting 615 to 1630. This HIM's got to be shorted up here. S&Ps, if you're short, look to cover any S&Ps between 23 and 25. If you're short, too overextended. You're making new highs here, and you got the 30-minute and the 60-minute index futures non-confirming. Good luck. Not me. Again, I'd be buying SPXUs here. Okay. Who's buying this stock? Unbelievable. S&P's just hit 25 here. Excuse. Not sure what I'm doing here. Where's this market going? New highs? S&P should drop here. NASDAQ should drop here. 15's getting way overbought. Who's buying this? Hims. I bet the under again. Well, it's early yet. I do. I'd be shorting it up here. Tesla ricocheted off the lows here, off the 30-minute time frame. Poor Tesla can't get going here. Q should drop, him should drop. David, you okay on this David, you okay in the short on Netflix? David? All right. Q's dropping. Because after the opening, David, it got caboose, right? David, am I right on that? S&P's drop, die. Oh, it opened at 06? So what happened? We called a short 11 to 13, but it opened at 06, so you canceled it, right? I think you're going to be okay on this hymns. S&P's, I just shorted some hymns at 75. Hymn should drop sharply here. All right, S&P's dropping here. Q's dropping. Spider's dropping. Meta was a good short. Kaboost! Look at them drop. There you go. There you go. There you go, S&Ps. Bye-bye. Give me the under today, baby. Gold was a good short at 86. Just dropped $7. Hey, Beluga. S&P's dropping. Mike, I probably would add some and then look to cover like 5110, 50 or 4980. S&P's on the short just dropped 5. Apple just dropped $1 on Apple. S&P's, if you're still short, I would look to cover short, lower your stops. Russell dropping, Q's dropping, Spider's dropping. I would lower. Oh my God! Drop already. Go down 100,000 points. I just cancel it. I'd be shorting the HIMS here, looking for a pullback to at least 40, 50, 80, 51, 10 range. I would probably look to just take a short here on Netflix here, 1320 and a half up to 1325 and a half. All right. Nice little mini bull flag here. Okay, this HIMS is starting to pull in here. HIMS, NVIDIA, Meta. I'll take a scalp short here on Tesla was a good buy there on the 30 minute. I'd probably look to short this Tesla 29 and a half up to 31 and a half. S&P's dropping here. I got to get this HIMS to drop. S&P's still way overbought here. If you're short the Qs, I'd look to lower your stops. And the Russells got absolutely slaughtered. Tesla, I would cancel the short Tesla. All right.
Bizarre world. I don't understand.
Okay. I don't know. I don't understand either, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, we both don't understand. Exactly.
Okay.
Anyway, this trade, I'm not sure what the problem is, but I can't keep scaling up because we don't know if this shit's coming in or not, or if the tax doesn't come in.
All right. Got to get this hymns to drop. Ooh, brother. All right, we're going to get another push up here on the Qs, the 5-minute time frames. Look at this Tesla drop. I said look to short this Tesla 329.30 and it got up to 329.50. The high was 329.34. How are you, Anthony?
What's going on, Steve?
What's up, Baba? I had a nice talk with Dimitri, by the way. Nice
Yeah,
guy.
he's gonna try to help you.
We're gonna meet. We're gonna have for dinner. He's gonna come down one night. We're gonna go for dinner. But I gotta teach you, okay?
No worries,
All right,
Steve.
no,
Yeah,
all right.
I got you covered. I want to bring you a check next week.
Oh my God, Tesla $4 drop. Damn it! What a bear flag on that Tesla. All right, S&P futures are pushing down. I would look to buy these S&Ps here. You got a nice bull flag setting up here. Positive MACDs. If the S&Ps get down to the 15 to 21 range, I'd look to buy them. The Qs are going to get another push up here. The Qs Spiders should get another push up. AMD. What lunatic paid $147.75 on Amazon on AMD? You're leaving?
Yeah, I don't feel good. I wasn't gonna come in today in the first place.
Why'd you come in then?
We had to do stuff.
What?
We had stuff to do.
So you're leaving for the day? I'm asking you a question. All right, Coinbase making. Look at this PLTR. Look at the hem start to drop. Okay, Michael, you see what I said? I would probably added more up there and look the cover here. Look at this hem. This hem's going to go to 50.5, but I'd be covering here. David, you okay in the hems? Netflix dropped over 3. Netflix. S&P's getting, this is the first pullback on the 5 on the S&P's after the 15 reverse to buy here. OKLO reverse to buy on the 15. OKLO will look to buy pullbacks on the next on OKLO. Thank you. To 11?
Yes.
Michael, it goes to 11. You can leave after 11, all right?
Thank you.
Look at this Coinbase down 23. Can you imagine Coinbase yesterday traded as high as 281? S&P futures, did they touch 21? I don't think so. I think 21.25 was the low. Oh, 20.75. If you bought S&Ps at 21, I'd look to sell 22.5 up to 25. This is the first pullback on the 5-minute. S&Ps, if you're long here, I'd look to scale out of longs. Boy, oh boy, now it's low. No. Look at the S&Ps go. Look at them go. First pullback on the 5-minute. Look at that long on the S&Ps. 20 and 3/4 all the way up to 27. Look at this piece of garbage hymns. DL, I hope you bought that. That's the first pullback on the 5 after they correlated. No. No, you go with the pattern, DL. Come on. You know that. Come on, DL. Look at this. It's slow, but the market's moved. That's a pattern. Look at that. That's the first pullback on the 5-minute. You probably only gotten one entry. Look at the Qs go, Amy. Look at the Qs go, Amy. Kaboom. I hope you guys are covering. Filled up coolers. Look at them go. 8 handles. Filled up, not coolers, coolers. Jeff, help him out. And it's not, oh my God. It's coolers, COOLAS. Oh my God. Fill the coolers. Coolers, cool. There you go, David. Hot diggity dog. So this is the first pullback right here on the 5. Oversold into the positive MACDs. Qs is $300. NASDAQ futures that was short, pulled in, just got from 67. Jesus, Lord God, ran 40. Get in there, Michael. What a long pattern. That's a long pattern. There you go. Trade of the day. And I missed the gold short. Wow, gold. Oh my God, gold just dropped $8. Gold set up the bear flag. S&P set up the bull flag. An absolute Picasso. Right, David? There you go. Get in there. Hot diggity dog. Look at this coin. Everybody okay? Amy, you okay on the hymns? This piece of garbage. Who's buying this up here? I mean, that's a great trade right here. First pullback on the 5-minute. Right? Claudia. Mwah, 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 mwah. And Diana. Mwah. Beautiful long on the Qs. Beautiful long on the spiders. Beautiful long on the NASDAQ S&P futures. Beautiful. How did I miss that short? Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful pattern. Amy, we got the under, darling. I can't lose 3 days in a row. Oh my God. On the under. I can't do it. Oh my God, look at this Coinbase. Look at this Coinbase. Got to get this platinum. Whew. Nvidia making new highs, Avago making new highs, AMD finished, Russell making new highs, Diamonds making new highs. Hope you got a nice bull flag here on HIMS. If you want to take a long on HIMS, I look to go 50.5 to 50, sorry, 49.5 to 50.80 on the HIMS for a long. My girls, Diana and Claudia. All right. Palantir, nice bear flag on Palantir after the 30-minute time frame reversed to sell. 30-minute reverse to sell. Look at this Palantir, 139.84, cabooshed. Beautiful short on the 5. ADX is rising, negative MACDs. Beautiful pattern. Wow. 15-minute time frame on the S&P futures reversed to buy. Oh, I hate this Avago stock. S&P's, what's the old high? 62.71. Let's look at this. Let's look at the market here. Okay. Look at this. 153, the standard deviations, 50. Weekly, 300, good luck. Look at the gap. 66, 57.30. That's 500 points. Oh, I'd love to see that. All right, HIMS, I would look to cancel the buy range. No, just whatever, you just scale it up. MSTR reversed to buy on the 15. Nice pattern on the 5. MSTR reversed to buy on the 15. Remember, when the MACDs are above the pivot and the algo reverses to buy, you take the short. Oops, sorry, that's the weekly. Sorry, I apologize. When the see here, when the algorithm reverses to buy here, right here, the algo reverses to buy when the MACDs are above. You take the short right here. Wow, 96, drops 7, and then look at the long. Then you buy the first pullback on the 5. That's an absolute Picasso trade on MSTR. The algo reversed to buy, so clean. The algo reverses to buy when the MACDs are above the pivot. What a pattern, MSTR. What a pattern. Just leave the. I'm looking. No, I'm looking for PPLT to get deeply oversold, Michael, for a long. Wow. Now, the 60-minute time frame on him's reversed to buy, so we're going to look. Look at this hymns drop. Oh my God. I had the highs 50, 51.85. I knew this hymns would drop. So, for a second. So this here, just to give you, show you. Oops. See, so the algo reversed to buy here. Okay, but you're making new highs, right? And if you look at the 30-minute time frame, the MACD did not confirm the high right here. So if you draw your horizontal line right here, you can see that this MACD didn't confirm the high. But you have a strategy that I have, which is when the algorithm indicator 4 reverses the buy, when the MACDs are above the pivot. Here's the pivot line right here on the 15, 30, and 60. You take the short right here. You take the short 90 above 96. You go you do like a $4 range, 96 to like even, right? And when it drops, look at this beautiful bull flag. You buy this because this is the first. So now the 15 reversed to buy, and it correlated. Look at the 30 and 60. They're in buy mode, right?
Right.
So now because they're in buy mode, right? What you do is now you buy this pullback. So you could have caught the short, whether you got $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever, and then you caught the long here below 90, and you make yourself another, $1.5 to $2, $3 here. Okay. So this is a beautiful bull flag right here. So this is the first pullback on the 5-minute right here after the 15 reversed to buy, and it correlated with the 30 and 60. So everything is about matching, right? So you have a 15-minute, a 30-minute, and a 60. Well, when this reversed to buy, now you go into a positive trend, right? Okay? Oh my God, NVIDIA. All right. Look at this hymns drop. S&P's dropping, Q's dropping. Look at its hymns. Good job, Hondo. Good job, Hondo. Avago dropped over $1.50. I was just about to say short the NVIDIA above. NVIDIA was making new highs, 157.60. MACD is a non-confirming on the 30-minute time frame. Beautiful long on MSTR. All right, you'll get there. Look at this hymns down to $1.80. Oh my Lord. Palantir, beautiful short. All right. Wow, look at this hymns. Oh my Lord, God Almighty. Oh my Lord, look at this hymns. Palantir new lows. Oh, they're gonna get kabooshed. What idiot paid $51.85 on hymns? Probably should be bought here for a trade. 49 to 49.80 for a trade. Oh my God. Michael, look at this hymns drop. Good Lord God Almighty. Coinbase reversed the sell on the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frames. I'm still sticking with the under here, 6,200. Look at the Russell dropping. Palantir finished. Look at this Palantir. Avago making new highs. The MACDs are non-confirmed. I think they're gonna. I think we're days away from getting absolutely crushed. The complacency is just too rampant. The complacency is just enormous here. I said I wouldn't be long with your money. Oh my God, this hymns just fell out of bed. I can't even say the word buy. I can't say the word buy except that double blue pattern on that. David, are you listening, David? David Reese, are you in? David, come in, Manila. Let me know if you're here, David. And I'm hosting a webinar. I host a podcast every night called The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. I lower your stops on the Russell. Palantir making new lows. Oh my God, this AMD, 147. What a piece of garbage. Coinbase. I said Coinbase yesterday. In my podcast, I said I wouldn't own Coinbase with your money. Look at this Coinbase on the daily. When it was trading 81, look at this, 82. 82. You were 85 points away from the 10-bar moving average. Oh, this stock's finished. This whole market's finished. Nope. Back here. All right, very quiet here. SMCI making new lows. Look at this HIMS. Oh my God. Palantir making new lows. AMD making new lows. Amazon making new lows. We should get some pullbacks here off the. There goes gold. Gold's negative on the 15, 30, and 60-minute time frame. Gold's got to be short on the next bounce. All right. I just want to say thank you for everyone watching me on social media. Thank you for watching me this morning here. I hope that you enjoyed the stream, and a little volatile at times here, but this is what trading does, and getting into positions and learning the patterns, and this is what I spent nearly 10 years of my life building, so I can see all the divergence patterns. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, if you want to subscribe, go to sktrading.live, my website. And also, I have a podcast every night on my YouTube, The Bull, The Bear, and The Ugly. Have a great weekend. God bless, enjoy, and God bless the United States of America. Be well.